The great lock-in of 2025 is here. We're about a week in, which means about 23% of people have already dropped out. And then by the end of the month, about 64% of people would have called it quits. And so this video is for those who want to make it to the finish line, who want to look back and say, I did it. We're going to go through 7 simple questions, because what happens is it's not that people are lazy, it's that you become overwhelmed. Literally your body, your mind. And so what we're going to do in this video is we're going to make it simple and we're going to make it plain, because this great lock-in is a sprint. It's all about consistency, and it's all about showing up for the most important person in your life, which is yourself. Let's get into it. For those who don't know me, I'm Imani Adia, mindset coach and transformational speaker. And before we get into the 7 questions, I want us to get clear on what the great lock-in even is. It's recently gone viral on social media, which I absolutely love, because it just gives people another opportunity to reflect, define, and go after what it is that they truly want, which I absolutely love, right? Because I'm that person that says you can change your life on a random Tuesday. Literally. So let's go ahead and lock in. And so the great lock-in happens from September 1st to December 31st. It truly is a sprint. And what happens is that you finish the year strong, and you can take that momentum and allow it to carry you into the new year, so you can continue to go after what it is that you want. And you can really finish 2025 saying, this is what I accomplished, and being proud of that and keeping that same energy into 2026. And so the first question that we have up on the dock is, what is one realistic goal that I can accomplish by December 31st, 2025? There are 2 key words in that question. The first one is one, right? You want to focus on one goal. The reason why you are focusing on one goal is because focus creates momentum. The people who are dealing with overwhelm is because they decided to go after too much too soon. You only have 100 and so days to accomplish this goal. You don't have a year. You don't have 3 years. And so you need to scale back on what it is that you're going to go after, because you know that things don't always go as planned. You have to learn, you have to pivot. And so focusing on one goal gives you that space to do so. Another key word within that question is realistic. What is realistic for you? This isn't a wish list. This is, what can I truly accomplish within these next 100 days? And so let's say you're focusing on health. Great. Now, what is one goal that you have in the area of health? Let's say you're a person, you want to shed some pounds. Okay, if that's good for your health. Realistically, you are not going to shed, for many people, 100 pounds within that time period. But realistically for you, you may be able to shed 20 to 25 pounds. Great. If you are a business owner and you would love to have $1 million day, if you are not already having a 900K, maybe 800K day, then let's leave that alone. But your realistic goal may be that you may be able to make 100K or 6 figures in one day. It's all about being realistic about where you are right now and giving yourself the space, like I said, to actually accomplish that goal. Because if it is too big, you are automatically going to shut down, because it's just too hard too soon. The next question on the dock is, what distractions will decrease the likelihood of my success? Now let's get real. There are distractions everywhere. You are always being pulled in different directions. You have TV, you have social media, which the average person spends around 2 hours and 23 minutes on social media every day scrolling. If you decided to take that 2 hours and 23 minutes that you spend doom scrolling and focus it on your goal, I believe that you would reach your goal. You have to let go of the distractions, but you can't let go of the distractions if you don't know what they are. So get very clear on that. And so those distractions could be TV, it could be social media. It could also be the friends and the relationships. This season, if you are truly being committed, is calling for you to focus. It's not calling for balance. It's calling for focus. It's calling for you to lock in. It takes consistency. And so you may not go to that party. You may not go out to that concert. You may not get on the call every week with your friend and talk for hours and hours and hours because you just don't have the time to do that. And that's okay. The next question is, how will I prioritize my rest and daily recharge? This is a sprint. And even with it being the sprint, there still needs to be time for you to rest, and there still needs to be time for you to recharge. Rest is so important. And when I say rest, I mean moments throughout the day for you to take time, right? I also mean your sleep. 7 to 8 hours will do you wonders. Research has shown that when you are able to get a right amount of sleep, you are more productive. You are able to regulate your emotions better. You are able to make better decisions. You're just a better person when you are well rested. And so, like I said, right, going back to those distractions, these questions are working together. That watching TV until 11, 12, 1, 2 in the morning, it will not serve you, because then that's messing with your sleep time. And you need your sleep so that you can make decisions. You need sleep so that you can be creative. You need sleep so you have the energy to get you throughout the day so that you can accomplish the things that you need to accomplish. And daily recharge, right, looks like you literally allowing your mind to rest throughout the day so that you are rejuvenated. That can look like a 1-minute meditation. Y'all know I love a good 1-minute meditation. That can look like you dancing it out in between meetings. That can look like you taking a 10-minute walk to just clear your head so that you can reset and do what it is that you need to do next. So the fourth question is, what daily action will I take? This is all about making sure that you are consistently taking action that moves the needle. And remember that you are coming from a place of making it simple, keeping it simple, and not overwhelming your mind or body. And so the way that you are going to do this is only choosing up to 3 actions that are actually moving the needle. And I keep saying moving the needle because sometimes people choose actions that feel like they're doing work. So they're doing the motion, but they are not moving anywhere closer to their goal, which goes well with the next question, which is, how often will I check in, which is question number 5. And that question is really about you making time on your calendar, because if it's not on the calendar, it's not getting done. And so making time on your calendar to actually check in on where you are with that goal. This can be done with yourself. This can be done with a coach. This can also be done with just an accountability group, a group of people who are also on this lock-in journey. I've been thinking about making a group, so if y'all want to make that a thing, let me know in the comments. But seriously, it's about taking time to ask yourself, what is going well? What do I need to stop? And where can I change, or what do I want to try new this week to move me one step closer to the goal? But remember, it's all about consistency, and it's all about having time on your calendar to actually hold yourself accountable and possibly hold others accountable, right? The 6th question is, what subconscious patterns or beliefs do I have that might sabotage me? Success is 80% mindset. And so during this time, you want to make your mind your ally, not your opponent. Because when it's your opponent, it will cause you to self-doubt yourself. It will cause you to second-guess yourself. It will cause you to not take the action that you know that you need to take, because 95% of your actions are influenced by your subconscious mind. And so your subconscious mind is working against you. It's going to be really hard to reach your goal. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of energy. And it literally can become too much. It's also the subconscious patterns where you pick up your phone randomly and you doom scroll for an hour. It's the one where you come home and you automatically turn on your TV because you've done it every day and you just continue to do it, but you have to disrupt the pattern. Because you've trained your mind to pick up the phone. You've trained your mind to turn on the TV. You have to disrupt the pattern. And if you're really in a place where you are looking to disrupt, you can learn more about how to work with me in the comments. And so this is leading us into our last and final question, which is, what will it look like when I stay consistent and hit my goal? Y'all know I'm not going to do a video that isn't going to encourage you to activate your subconscious. And that's exactly what this question is doing, right? I just talked about conscious and subconscious alignment. And so this is allowing you to tell your subconscious mind, hey, this is where we want to go. I say it all the time. Our goal setter, conscious mind, our goal getter, subconscious mind. And when those two align, there is nothing that you cannot do. There's nothing that you cannot accomplish. And so I really want you to take time to write out, what will it look like when you stay consistent and you finally hit this goal? What will you hear? And how will you feel? How proud will you be when you accomplish this goal? How excited? How happy? Feel all the feels. See what it is that you're going to see. I really want you to experience it, because what you're doing is you are future pacing. You are showing your mind where you are headed. And I truly believe that you can get there when you simplify and make it plain. You only got 100 and something more days to go. You can do this. It's time to lock in. Until next time, I'm Imani Adia. Go be limitless.